We have Rob Wheeler. Hello, Rob. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. All right, Rob, I would like to establish your audio. Please acknowledge that you can hear me. All right, I think we're having a challenge with Rob's audio over there. We're hoping to fix that and then have this
what
conversation.
Makes us different?
Oh, great. We can hear you better right now. We can hear you better. All right, you're welcome to the show. Let's begin with the conversations and all that is happening and all the concerns that have been raised with fixture flexibility. How do lower league clubs like Port Vale and Southampton, how do they manage the physical and tactical demands of competing in both the FA Cup and their league campaigns compared to Premier League sides having to, compete with a deeper squad?
Yes, in the lower leagues, League One, League Two, they've got over 40 teams, so they're often playing Saturday, Tuesday, every week pretty much throughout the season, so it's difficult. Port Vale, I mean, they're bottom of League One, they wouldn't have expected to have gotten this far in the FA Cup. They're in a relegation battle, and Southampton, they're just outside the playoffs in the Championship, so it's all to play for both teams, and that's why a lot of teams, they often feel the weakened side in the FA Cup and maybe don't take it seriously, so they get knocked out and they can just focus on league action.
To what extent can fixture congestion during key periods like this, such as the Easter weekend, to what extent can it affect clubs' chances of maintaining the league form while also chasing a historic run?
Yeah, massively. I mean, that's why the FA Cup is often maybe played, not taken for granted a bit, and feel the weakened team, because the lower league teams in the lower divisions, they don't have as big squads as the Premier League. Even if they field a weakened team, it won't be as strong as the likes of what Man City and Liverpool would. And yeah, that's why. And yeah, if you're having a decent cup run, it could really affect your league form.
All right, we saw what Port Vale did. They turned the world. It was a big upset to have taken out Sunderland there by 1-0. Now, looking at the trajectory of the club, do you think that they have a prospect going into this FA Cup for this season?
I don't. I think this would be probably one step too far, to be honest. I mean, the teams that are in there, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, if they get drawn against either of them, they'll probably get knocked out, but they'll probably want to play either of them, probably away from home, travel. It'd be a massive occasion for their big supporters. I mean, they've done very well to get this far, and that'll be their cup final.
All right, a cup final for them. Do you think this is a chance for Arne Slot to maybe gain the faith of the board, Liverpool board, going into this season? Because it's not looking so fine for him in the domestic league. Can he do this with the FA Cup, gain the faith of the board?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Premier League, obviously, they won it last season. This season, they've had mixed form and they haven't done as well. Haven't been the best defending champions, to be honest. But question mark on Arne Slot's position. I guess with Xabi Alonso being available now after being sacked by Real Madrid, he's kind of waiting in the wings. But if he can win the FA Cup, you can't really sack a manager who's delivered you a trophy.
Oh, right. Let's see if he gets to deliver that one. Thank you so much, Rob Wheeler, for your thoughts. And thank you for joining us on the show.
Thanks for having me.